can't be just because of the nature of the matchup. You want to slow Greninja down at all costs, and you don't want Villager stealing your projectile.
Yep, for sure. I'm hyped, man. I don't know. While we wait during this button check, what do you think? Smash 5. How excited?
Dude,
one
that's how we opened up this broadcast, was talking about Smash 5. So I haven't gushed about it for like a good 2 hours, right?
Dude, I think honestly, like every Smash commentary up until then is just going to be talking about
yeah, right? Like, you could definitely play bingo with it, you know?
Yeah.
Commentary bingo, talking about Smash 5 is pretty much the free space at this point.
Yeah, yeah. So I was talking to Rod yesterday. What do you think? Game controllers, I don't think they're coming back.
I do. I definitely do.
You think they're going to make more? I know.
Oh, you mean like the actual production line?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I don't see why not. It would literally print money for them. It's plastic and a motherboard, right? Or a
yeah, but the
board.
Pro Controllers are $70, man. They way more money. Plus, honestly, dude, I don't know if you've used the Pro Controller. I like it better than the Game Controller.
Nah, chill with that. Chill with that.
Dude.
I got 15, 16 years of muscle memory on that thing.
It's essentially the same controller. You know that, right?
It's the C-stick location. Oh, the Switch one is correct, though.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about the Wii U.
Yeah, you're talking about the Switch Pro
controller.
I haven't gotten my hands on one, but I will say this. I called it from day one. I was like, yo, in case they body us with no GameCube controllers, I saw the Hori pad for Switch. Have you seen it?
Which one?
It looks just like the Switch Pro controller.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Right. The coolest thing about it, you pop the D-pad off, and it reveals 4 buttons for the D-pad inputs. I think that's got some secret tech with it, man, because you could do, like, you know, perfect pivot, reach over, and hit your C button to do something that you don't normally have in your controls. I'm just saying, it could work.
I got the bands of controllers. But in any case, game number 1, Jell0 versus J-Dub. Starting on Smashville.
No surprises there. Got a little home field advantage for Villager, but this is pretty much standard fare for every set that you'll see.
Ever, yeah.
All right, JW just trying to get away from the projectiles, make it tough for Villager to land here, but using the Lloyd Rocket to just alter your timing makes it so difficult to track this character sometimes, and then you have a very quick neutral air to fight your way out of situations.
Yeah, honestly, it looks like Joe is being pretty aggressive right now.
That was hype.
Yeah, see the counter coming out from Greninja. The funny thing, yeah, that wooden block actually stops Lloyd, so that's pretty interesting to have on the stage.
I wonder if he's going to use that more to his advantage. Of course, it's very predictable when Lloyd Rocket's going to connect with your counter, so you might as well throw that out a couple times. Oh, I wanted to see him do it there.
Yeah, the counter, though, still has a ton of recovery, though, so only wants to do it in situations where he knows he can't get punished.
Not a great move by any means. Rapid jab, but yeah, going to fall right out of that. I definitely like seeing Greninjas go for just the triple jab a lot more. It's more consistent. Jell0 tagging the tree with one chop of the axe, but JW is just going to break it down. Oh no,
my God, the snipe with the potted plant right into the Lloyd. The worst possible thing, that like series of events that could happen.
Jell0 sponsored by HGTV. Down tilt, yeah, no up smash afterward. Villager, a bit too floaty for that setup.
I love how he's not air dodging to the ground either, though. I'm sure he's well aware of that setup.
Yeah, again, I'm pretty sure these guys have met in bracket a good handful of times. Both Greater Toronto area regulars.
I love that using. I don't know if you saw using that up B. That will push Villager away if he's doing the balloons. Although that up B cannot push sideways, only pushes you upwards.
Okay, catches his jump with the neutral air. I like how Jell0 is playing in the corner when he has control, but unfortunately Greninja falls too fast to get caught by the second hit of up tilt. You can still connect it, but in that situation, it didn't work out.
I love that. The Greninja Clash, man. Class down tilt to anything. Whatever's going to kill you.
In this case, it was definitely a forward air.
Oh, my God. Very scary. I love how he tried to read the roll onto the stage with the up smash, and J-Dub not falling for it. It's a very scary situation. You know, a lot of people see that tree. They want to roll immediately.
Yep. JW says, nah, maybe on a lesser player, but not on me. A weak neutral air, that combos into whatever Greninja wants, but it looks like he didn't recognize that it hit.
And Jell0 really having a hard time finding this KO option here. Greninja at 142%. This is... Oh, no. Getting hit by that counter. Look how much knockback it has, too.
Yeah, that literally almost killed him starting at, what, 50%? And he pops a balloon. No such luck getting the second one, though. And JW going to play very evasively right now. I like that. Walks him back into the corner, catches the roll.
Low walk, double shield. Great nair out of shield. 3 frames out of shield. Gets that KO. But 73% to start the stock. It's going to be a little bit hard. Oh, the taunts. What's going on? Oh, don't taunt and hit by a tree, man. Come on.
Yeah. That's the true combo, right? Taunt to get bodied. JW may be learning something from his set with Lima Canada Cup. Just ignoring the wood block, not going to pick it up. Oh, and unfortunately, it looks like he didn't want to do anything but pick it up there.
Yeah.
Just was too close.
So always a good idea to jump over that Lloyd because you know Villager cannot fire another one if it hasn't been destroyed yet. But as soon as you shield it and destroy it, he can fire another one. Oh!
If only.
He stuck his toe out, man. That was very close.
Jell0 saying, I'm down, but most certainly not out. I've got a plethora of ways to take your stock, even at 60. Trees, bowling balls, even just some solid play and earning the lead back could work out.
And risky landing on stage with that up B. Nice. He's going for the Renai, man. You know, Renai does that very often and also works just as often.
It's pretty safe if they block it, too. Of course, all that damage means a lot of shield stun. And he's just trying to get the anti-airs with that as well. Jell0 literally trying to hit a strike here.
Actually extending the hitbox of that back air with from the balloons, man. That's super unfortunate.
It's one of the biggest strikes against Villager's recovery. You can actually hit the edge or hit the balloons through the edge, and then you can catch his 2-frame vulnerability.
Oh,
yeah. If you just lag the hitbox.
That was a pretty close match. Ooh, what?
Whoa. We got to switch from Jell0 to...
Okay,
all
right.
Give the stream what they want, man.
But yeah, I didn't see a lot of pockets coming out from Jell0. I'm surprised, you know, we didn't see a lot of water shuriken. Obviously, you can only catch one, but having projectiles is better than not having one, you know?
Yeah, you might as well throw a couple of them, especially because if he only pockets the light one, it's not too much danger for you. And if he has something in his pocket, you can freely throw projectiles at him.
Yep.
I think that's the strat that I want to see from JW. Just chuck them, let it get pocketed, and then it's all you from there. You can actually win the zoning game if you're diligent enough.
So I think I guess the biggest problem with Jell0 was having was finding those KO attacks. You know, he really let that first stock get away with from him. I think Greninja living to over 150%. And Villager can kill way earlier than that, man. You know, you don't want Villager.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't want Greninja living longer.
Some pretty high risk, high reward moves in this character's moveset. And we saw him throw that bowling ball all the time, right?
Yeah.
Toward the last stock. So he's not afraid to make those crazy gambits.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see him do it in a more sound situation, especially if he just throws him off the stage. Greninja has no hitbox on that recovery. Well, he's got kind of a hitbox, but nothing that's going to stop the bowling ball from falling on him.
Oh, looking for an early pocket right there. Didn't quite get it. Nice, and now we see J-Dub jumping over every one of those Lloyds. Going to be a lot less them on the screen if you never shield it. Ooh.
Locking off both the ground and the air there.
That is definitely set up. You know, you fire the Lloyd, then you do an instant jump fair.
Right.
Most people will try and jump over and get hit by that fair.
And then if you're a really big brain, you jump extra high and shoot the slingshot
that's
at
the
full
galaxy.
hop height.
That's the galaxy size brain, man.
Yes, exactly.
I love that, pushing the wood block towards the tree.
Got a lot of wood on the stage right now. And did he pocket that successfully? I think he did. But, well, if it was full charge, it would have gone through the tree. So, yeah, I think Jell0 actually has a shuriken on deck right now. He's got 30 seconds to throw it out. And it'll kill, I want to say, 80, 90%.
Oh, Jesus. Any other stage but Battlefield, that would have been very scary.
Jell0 loves just chopping these trees down. Oh,
I like it.
That could have been really cool. JW going for the tech chase to the left. Jell0 just not giving him what he wanted. And that long-lasting hitbox of down air helps him get back to the ground a lot.
Yeah, now it looks like Jell0 looking for a lot more KO attacks at earlier percents than he was last game. See a lot more forward smashes coming out. Nair into that Lloyd while put him in a great position to get hit by another fair.
So much damage coming out from Jell0 right now, but he's going to need to make something big happen. If JW just goes back to that evasive gameplay, he might be able to win the war of attrition here.
When I played Villager, I always thought this was a kind of a problem. Once you get your opponent to around this percent, it's kind of hard to find that KO attack.
Yeah, you have to depend on your very slow grab to get a back throw or hit him with something big. Wow. All this stuff coming out.
Yeah. The hitbox of that, or I guess the hurtbox of that wood block is very goofy. Back throw not going to do it. Once again, Battlefield.
Jell0 saving the tree.
So much invulnerability. They go right through that tree and the up smash. Once again, Jell0 stuck, not being able to find the way. There it is, finally. Oh!
Yeah. Wow, and that was only the second level of charge, and it was, of course, doubled in power, right?
What was that taunt, dude? Come on.
Love the Z drop of the wood block, now a Villager.
Yeah. J-Dub, you're not in the lead right now. You can't be taunting like that.
I think it's sending a message type of thing, right?
Yeah, well.
Like, hey, man, you got that stock. That's cool. My head is still on straight here.
As he gets hit by another tree.
JW looking for a ledge trump, it seems. Got to peel this stock off quick. 105. Villager a little bit chunkier than she looks. Solidly in that light midweight range.
Getting hit by another forward smash. Racking up damage hasn't really been a problem for Jell0, but actually finding that KO attack seems a little bit harder.
Okay, smart by Jell0, choosing air dodge the first time and then jump right afterward, keeping JW guessing in terms of what his follow-ups have to be.
Going
from
deep
that
out there.
Down tilt. Oh.
Yeah, I feel like he could have made it back from that, but just a kind of a weird angle on his up B is
yeah.
Lose him that game number 2.
Very tricky to come back from certain spots with Greninja, even though he does have quite good distance on his up B.
It was all downhill after he taunted, man. I don't know why he did it.
It's those true combos, man. We all know.
Now he finds himself in a game number 3. What stage does Greninja take Villager?
Jell0 just messing with him. I don't know if this is his thing, if he'll pick your character between games just to troll you or something, or if he actually does play Greninja. Who knows? He does look fairly well versed in this matchup, but again, I'm not sure if it's because these guys have played in the past or just because he plays the character himself.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like Greninja's not really a pocket character. You
No,
either go all in on
definitely
Greninja
not,
or not. Yeah. Town and City taking it back to Villager's hometown.
Yeah, another one.
Yeah.
This character's got so much real estate.
1 of 2.
I like that. That was so creative, just completely misdirecting him with the Lloyd Rocket and then coming down from above. Didn't really turn into anything for Jell0, but it still looked really smart.
There's the fair string.
Ocarina of Time, baby. Oh, and yeah, that's what you got to do. When you know Villager's throwing out that Lloyd Rocket, you got to bum rush him or her.
Yeah, and even with a character like Greninja who has a slow grab, it's still fast enough to give so much recovery from throwing that Lloyd.
Yep. If you can close the distance, this character is generally in a lot of trouble. And Greninja definitely capable of that, but sometimes lacking the quick hitboxes to get in, too. Forward air, not exactly the speed of something similar like Martha or Lucina's forward air, which is great at breaking Villager's zone. And you know what? This counter pick might be purely psychological, because there's that other Lloyd in the background, and you might
get confused, man.
Think that you have to block him.
Too much going on.
All right,
I love catching that jump with the back air. He knew it was happening. He knew it was coming.
And with the tree in play, we're going to see the axe also become a factor. Smart by Jell0 to use the tree kind of as bait for JW to throw shurikens at so he can pocket one. We saw just how rewarding that was in the last match. Downer not exactly nearly killing him, but giving him a scare for sure.
Oh, that down, Villager down smash. Don't see that one very often. Once again, running right past that Lloyd to get the grab.
I feel like Jell0 has noticed a lot of JW's rolls, and he's just trying to catch the cross-up at all costs, whether it's a down smash, preemptive bowling ball the other way, or just a nair out of shield.
Run off the back air, very dangerous, because Greninja does have those huge aerials. Gotta be super careful choosing your option from the ledge. Easier said than done, though.
All right, that Lloyd Rocket actually somehow connecting with JW. You just have to stand there and respect it.
Dude, when it's moving that slow, sometimes it's like, the hardest thing to dodge.
It's really intimidating.
Look at that, getting punished for that grab attempt from like almost half screen away.
Goes for the pummels, but an amazing mash. At 130, he broke out after 2. I know Greninja's kind of slow, but still.
Yeah.
Jell0 showing that he has the presence of mind to try to avoid even a kill setup like that.
All right, very scary situation for Jell0. Now down a stock. What do you do now? You don't have the rage to get the KO, and JW's been doing a great job of being very evasive.
Let's see. If he had hit with triple turnips there, that could have been it. Unfortunate RNG. It looks like Jell0 is just sticking to the game plan, though. Lloyd Rockets, throw that slingshot, and then try to catch your opponent getting greedy on the way in.
I don't know why he felt the need to run forward and shield that Lloyd. He was fine, half screen away.
Wow, these trees could be the X factor for Jell0. It attacks on so much damage. We saw it last game just do like 25. And it closed the gap in terms of percents for these guys.
It's funny, he can actually use that substitute to block himself from the Fairs and the Lloyds.
Yeah.
Like we saw it in the first match a little bit. I'm not sure why he hasn't been doing it a little bit more.
Of course, very risky to throw that move out, because if you miss the counter, that could be a charged bowling ball. Could be just more damage and you lose this lead that you're working on.
Yeah, that's true.
Jell0 does not even seem to be playing like he's down in percent. He's making very few aggressive moves, still letting JW come to him, and it kind of works out.
Well, so it does look like J-Dub is setting the momentum of this match, doing a great job of keeping Jell0 on the edge. He has complete stage control at this point.
Yeah, since the respawn, this has been all about JW. Firmly in control here. Not going to stand up right into that shuriken. All right, and Jell0 now he's starting to press forward a little bit. He sees that timer's at 2 minutes. Not exactly that long, and if you have to make up for about 60%, you don't want that timer running out on you.
It's the 5th time in a row we've seen him run past that Lloyd and get the grab.
Whips the grab and a weak nair to fair, yes.
The classic. I feel like Greninja has way too many moves like that. They just lead the fair or back air. It's nuts.
He kind of needs them, man.
He needs them, don't get me wrong.
Still not a top tier character, even with all those cool conversions.
Yep.
So big props to JW. He's advancing further in the winners bracket.